Hello! If you have just earned your PhD or you're about to get it, congratulations. You have climbed an incredible mountain of knowledge and have contributed a little more to its peak. It took you years of hard work, dedication, resilience, and hopefully support from friends and loved ones. But you finally have, or almost have, your PhD. Now remember that you have proven yourself to be resilient and a great researcher, a quality and a skill that will prove invaluable no matter what you choose to do in life. So yes, Yanis, this is why I'm here. What to do in life? Okay. Today we are going to explore the exciting opportunities available to you after earning your doctorate. In my head, I shall use hospitality and tourism as the business context, but a lot of the key principles I explore are the same or similar to many social sciences. So what about we get started, yeah? I think I forgot to celebrate your success. So give me a second. Here we go. I've paid my dues, time after time. I've done my sentence, I committed no crime. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my share of sun kicked in my face, but I have come through, and I need to go on and on and on. Yanis, tell me how to do it. We are the champions, my friend. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. Well, the great adventures still continue. So completing a PhD is no small feat. And you deserve to acknowledge how far you have come. So let's talk about the various paths that you can take from here. Now, you have to remember that I started in industry. I then got into academia. Then I did a PhD. In the middle somewhere I did consulting. And I have helped NGOs. I haven't worked for NGOs, but I've been in the governance of them. So I decided not to follow one single path, but try to mix it up. There are several potential paths after your PhD. You have to remember that no matter how you cut it, a PhD is an apprenticeship to research, and most PhD holders will end up in academia. But there's also industry. You could end up in consulting or a different type of consulting, which is being a freelancer and doing independent research. You could start your own business. You can end up in government and policy, so like a civil servant, or you could work for the non-profit sector. I'm sure there are other areas, but that's the ones I tend to think of. So let's think a little bit about academia. Now, throughout your PhD, hopefully you got to do a little bit of teaching. So if you love teaching and research, pursuing a career in academia might be the right thing for you. Now, I've met some academics who don't like teaching, and I've met other academics who don't like research. And the key is to try and like both a little bit at least. This path typically would involve postdoctoral research. And then from postdoctoral research, you might secure a faculty position. And in some countries, you have to work through that to take a tenure. But you have to keep in mind that the academic job market is really competitive right now. So publishing, networking, and getting some early funding, some early projects that you can show that you can get funding are key to that. The next area you could think about it is working in the professional sector. You can work in our area, you can work in so many sectors in hospitality and tourism. You can work in hotels, you can work in restaurants, you can work in hospitality consultancy, you can work in tourism, NGOs. So many PhD graduates find really good careers in the private sector. Depending on your PhD, you could end up in tech, pharmaceuticals, or engineering even. But it's the analytical skills and the specialized knowledge that are highly valued by industry people. So look for roles like a research scientist, a data analyst, or a research and development specialist. And then there is consulting. So consulting can be very lucrative. It is quite dynamic. It is not easy. It's hard, depending on which firm you work for. But a consulting firm would be looking for experts that can really think around complex problems for their clients and are versatile in their approach. So you already have skills in analyzing data, you can think critically, you can communicate effectively. Remember, you did your Viva, so you're a very good candidate for roles in all those type of scientific, technical, or management consulting. In hospitality and tourism, mainly management consulting or training. So there are different types of consulting roles, right? You can have your clear analyst consultant, but you could have also your training type of consultant. You can devise different training courses and deliver those. So if you taught during your PhD or did some teacher training, you'll have skills others would only wish for. Another type of consultant is really being a freelancer and doing independent research. And you can do that for companies, you can do that for magazines, you can do that for newspapers. So you could consider freelancing or independent research. It gives you a little bit of flexibility. It allows you to be autonomous. You could be what you call a nomad, a digital nomad. So this could be for you because it would allow you traveling. Freelance writing or editing even or consulting, helping other PhDs can give you a lot of different rewarding opportunities. Independent research can also lead to collaborations with others and then can lead back to, let's say, an academic role. So don't think those are as secluded, independent roles. They can lead to many other opportunities. Let's think about starting your own business. If you're feeling a little bit entrepreneurial or if you have a little bit of a risk taker in you, I've done that too. I've opened a restaurant and I've run my own hotel. It's quite fun. Starting your own business is very rewarding. It gives you that complete freedom, but it gives you also a lot of troubles. But whether you want to commercialize part of your research or you want to start a new venture, you have skills that you learned during your PhD that you might be underestimating, and those really can give you a unique edge. The key here is to look for incubators or accelerators or startup hubs, they're called sometimes, for support resources and network of like-thinking individuals, so that you don't feel lonely, because sometimes loneliness kills great ideas. Government and policy is another area. So if you're passionate about making a difference on a larger scale, you could think of working as a civil servant, for example. You could be a policy advisor, or again, you can be a type of consultant for that type of area, or an analyst, and you can really use science, your science, to shape science and technology policies. So your expertise can really influence decisions that impact society. Impact is becoming increasingly important in research these days. Finally, you can think of the non-profit sector. That can be NGOs, can be a great option. These are organizations, they could be charities, they could be focused on education, on health, the environment. There are charities in tourism and hospitality. There are charities on social justice. And they will look for individuals with advanced degrees because you can help with research, with getting funding, program development. So your work can really have a positive impact on specific communities. Whatever path you choose, you have to remember that your PhD has equipped you with a unique set of skills and knowledge. The key here is to network with professionals in your own field. You can use social networks to expand your contacts, attend conferences, and always keep it fun. If you think about the adventures you have during your PhD, well, the adventures after your PhD can be as exciting and as joyful and as hard. But you know what? You only get to live once, so why must you settle for one role? Bit of dramatic music there. Well, thanks for watching. If you found this a helpful video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on PhD advice, practical philosophies, and a little bit of crazy Greek fun. Now, if you want, you can share your post-PhD plans, what you're trying to do, in the comments below. And until next time, keep learning and growing. See you soon, and good luck. Bye-bye.